you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans.
Seconds beating Jackson. Tighten it over.
This program produced by Lenape District Television.
Welcome to Lenape High School, as the Lenape Indians host the Cherokee Chiefs in today's soccer matchup. I'm Mike Rotundo alongside Scott Glossner. Scott, what do you think of today's game?
Well, Mike, this is a good battle. I mean, both teams are struggling a little bit. They're both coming up with a couple of big wins and a couple of big losses, so they're up and down teams. So it's a tough one to call, Mike. But I can tell you this, when any two district teams that are as close rivals as Lenape and Cherokee are, this is going to be a good game, and I think we're going to see a very close outcome.
Well, it should be a great game, and we'll be right back with the start of today's game.
Today's game on LDTV Sports, sponsored by Deborah Heart and Lung Center, where experience matters. 800-555-1990. www.deborah.org. Philadelphia Wholesale Produce Market. All the best, all right here. 215-336-3003. Or on the web at www.pwpm.net. Comegno Law Group, specializing in general and special education law, representing individuals, families, public boards of education, and independent schools. 888-313-IDEA or ComegnoLaw.com. Medford Village Car Care, serving the area's car care needs for 30 years. Located at 11 North Main Street in Medford. 609-654-4023. And on the web at mvcc-nj.com. Rothman Institute, the official team physicians of the Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, and 76ers. For orthopedic excellence, think Rothman first. www.rothmaninstitute.com. And by Heads Up, Eyes Forward. Please never drive distracted. www.lrhsd.org/heads-up. For information on how your business can become a sponsor of LDTV Sports, contact Joe Malagrana, LDTV Underwriting Manager, at 609-268-2000, extension 8680, or by email, jmalagrana@lrhsd.org.
Well, hello and welcome back as the 1-2-1 Lenape Indians host the 3-2 Cherokee Chiefs as we're awaiting kickoff here.
Yeah, both teams, you know, Mike, have had a couple nights. Well, Lenape only has one win, but their two losses were to two of the best teams in South Jersey, in Shawnee and Washington Township. Cherokee coming off a nice win over Seneca the other day, where they put 3 goals up on the board to go up to a 3-0 lead, and then held on to win 3-2 over the Golden Eagles. But this is a good test for both teams. Equal type records and very competitive rivalry here between these two clubs.
Yeah, and we just got word a couple minutes ago that Andrew Clapperton, the head coach for the Cherokee Chiefs, will be out today, and the assistant coach, Megan Boland, will take over as the head coach.
No real big deal. Megan Boland's certainly highly qualified. She's been Mr. Clapperton's lead assistant for several years. So Megan, I believe a former player herself. So and maybe that might spark the Chiefs. You know, win one for the coach that's not here. You never can tell what that could bring. But I don't think it'll make any difference in the way the Chiefs play their contest this afternoon.
Yeah, and both teams taking practice shots as we're awaiting the officials to get settled. And we're almost underway.
It's a beautiful afternoon here at Lenape. Lenape girls soccer, a long-time power here in South Jersey. Struggled a little bit last year from their standards. And these are two always perennial challengers for their division title in the Olympic Conference, and also when you move into the playoffs later on this fall, they're both always in the Group 4 field, and always a threat to go deep into the playoffs. So, as I said, this is a good test for both teams. In what is still early in the season, you got Cherokee playing, their 6th game, and Lenape just their 5th. So in a 20-game schedule or so that they have, they're really only a quarter of the way, just barely a quarter of the way into their season. So they're kind of still getting their feet under them, no pun intended.
Yeah, and as we mentioned the records, Lenape 1-2-1 and Cherokee 3-2. But anytime you have a division rivalry like this, you kind of just throw those records out the window because it could be a tightly contested match.
I expect it to be so. Neither team is, a goal-scoring juggernaut, so to speak. A couple of goals might be enough for either team to get a victory today.
Well, we're almost underway here. A couple more minutes as both teams doing drills. Head coach for Lenape is Kevin Meter.
Longtime head coach, very successful, very successful. Several state championships in a row has been won by the Indians under Coach Meter's direction. 224 victories in his coaching career. That's in his he's got 12 years. This is his 13th year. So he's almost averaging 20 wins a year. 12 years, 12 times 20 is 240, and he's got 224. So how about that, social studies teacher doing a little math on the fly?
Yeah, well, it's an incredible record.
Absolutely.
We don't know what Andrew Clapperton's record was, but we know it's good.
Yeah, it is, and I've known Coach Clapperton a lot of years.
Well, now it's time for the AXA Equitable Keys of the Game. Providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable. Be life confident. That number is 732-452-7275. Now let's get to those keys. For Cherokee, they're going to play some solid defense.
Yeah, you don't want to give Lenape the odd man advantage, or in this case, odd player advantages, because if you do and you leave your spot, Lenape will capitalize on that.
Lenape, they're going to need to win some 50-50 balls.
Yeah, you'll have a lot of balls when you have two teams that are evenly matched like this that are up for grabs, and the team that can come away with those, balls that could go either way, if one team gets decidedly the edge there, they will obviously get more scoring opportunities.
And both teams obviously going to want to finish on their opportunities.
Yeah, because they're not going to be numerous, I wouldn't think. Neither of these teams give up a lot of scoring opportunities, so when you have a good scoring opportunity, you need to finish it and put the ball in the net.
Absolutely, and those are our AXA Equitable keys to the game. As this is one of those games you check off on your calendar.
It is one of those games when the LDTV schedule comes out and you see, we're fortunate to get a lot of Lenape District matchups here.
Well, now it's time for the AXA Equitable Sideline Report, providing millions of customers with life insurance, annuities, and other needs-based products since 1859. AXA Equitable. Be life confident. Once again, that number is 732-452-7275. And now let's send it over to John Conlow with the report. John?
Thanks, guys. Today I had the opportunity to talk to Lenape head coach Meter, who said the team has really good athleticism and senior leadership during the game, but they need to practice their finishing. Today on the bench is Maggie Horn with a torn foot, but she is expected to be back soon. A player to watch today is Gabby Fournier, who is a bat. Both coaches have said that the teams has a good friendly rivalry, but it's going to be a good match today. I also talked to Cherokee coach Boland, and she said the team has a strong back line of defense, but they need to practice more chances to score. And she said today on the bench is Boo Jackson and Maddie Weaver with a torn ACL. A player to watch today is midfielder Tori Hampton. I'm on the field reporting. Back to you guys.
Well, John, we thank you so much. As Cherokee just headed to their bench, Lenape about to do the same. Just awaiting kickoff here at Lenape High School. Cherokee's record last year was 13-8-2. And Lenape's record last year was 14-6-3.
So again, winning programs, long-time winning programs, long-time successful coaches. So even without Coach Clapperton here, as I said, it doesn't surprise. I was about to say, it doesn't surprise me that Coach Clapperton doesn't keep his record. It's not about, for Andy Clapperton, it's not about what his record is. It's about what the girls accomplish, what the girls can do on the field. And even more importantly to Coach Clapperton, it's what kind of young ladies and young women that he's now developing for future, whether it be soccer or other things off of the athletic fields.
Absolutely. Well, Megan Bolin meeting with the referee right in front of us. And balls are getting clear. They're going to cuddle up here, and we're moments away from kickoff. The captains that will meet are Taylor Coaster, Izzy Tarian, Devin Fitzpatrick, and Abby Corrado. That's for the Chiefs. And for the Lenape Indians, Aaron Donahue, Gabby Fornia, Carly Farragon Braverman, and Meg Quimby, as they will make their way to midfield to greet each other and the refs. Sometimes the refs like to go over cards, sportsmanlike cards.
Yeah, they'll read that sportsmanship thing that we read at most athletic events, making sure the young ladies here know that, you know, this is all about sportsmanship, being good sports, playing the right way.
And believe it or not, most of these girls are friends on opposite teams.
Oh, yeah, they play club soccer. Some of them play club soccer together all year round. So they're very familiar with each other. And it's a nice little competitive rivalry when you add that factor in, that they sometimes will play against each other or even with each other outside of the setting here when they're playing for their respective high schools. Lenape, of course, will be in the home white uniforms today. Cherokee will be in the visiting orange. So it should be easy to tell on your TV screen which team is which.
Well, as we said, Kevin Meter, the head coach, is his 12th season as the head coach. He has 9 returning starters from 2015, which is huge. So he's got some veteranship on his team, which is very big to have on a ball club.
Yep, never hurts. And they're athletic. It's an athletic team that Lenape usually puts out there, and also tends to be a very physical team. And Cherokee with some bigger, stronger presence athletically. Izzy Tarian comes to mind as a defender, is very physical on the field, and so that sometimes can intimidate the oppositions.
Well, we will be right back here at Lenape High School.
Can now be viewed on the LDTV YouTube page. Viewers can find a large variety of video content, including current and previous seasons of series such as We Teach and Where Are They Now, as well as LDTV's game show, Picture This. The page also features highlights from past and present LDTV awards, showcasing student video productions from around the district. You can also catch Lenape District varsity sports action with the latest LDTV sports broadcasts. Check out all the best shows, sports, and educational videos on LDTV's YouTube page at youtube.com/Lenape District TV.
Welcome back to Lenape High School as the captains meet.
Yeah, teams have met out there. Officials checking to make sure they all have their shin guards on and tapping them and that stuff. Now you're left with the captains getting the ground rules, so to speak, from the officials. And we're just moments away from kickoff in what I think Mike promises to be a real good quality soccer game today. And usually when you have Lenape district schools, I was saying this earlier, you don't find too many blowouts when you get the 4 Lenape schools playing one another in really any sport. So competitive, this district, and all 4 teams so highly successful in their athletic programs. The athletes' dedication, the coaches' dedication, the parents' dedication to the Lenape district to get their kids to practices and that kind of stuff, and is something to be commended when you're at the high level of athletics that these teams all play in the Olympic Conference.
Absolutely, Scott. And the captains run off the field. We saw last game that I covered that early goals, they were big. They were huge. Do you think it holds true today?
Yeah, it's funny because there's 2 schools of thought on that. Sometimes you'll get a game where the first 8-10 minutes are just a feeling out process, especially if you have 2 teams that don't know each other very well, and that's not the case here. So if somebody can get off, to a goal or 2 in those first 8-10 minutes, that's huge because that puts the other team at obviously a scoring disadvantage, but obviously may change the way they're going to approach the contest.
Definitely shifts the momentum. And both coaches giving a pep talk to their teams as Cherokee takes the field. Kevin Meter trying to pump his team up for this division rivalry that's seconds from underway.
So it looks like, looking at the team over there, it looks like Shannon Mulroy, sophomore, will be the starting goalkeeper maybe. She's got her gloves on already for Lenape, and it looks like probably
Czar Baldwin.
Czar
looks
Baldwin. Yeah, I see the 00 out there for Cherokee. She's a senior. I remember Czar from a couple games we did last year. She can really play. She had a tremendous game. Talking to Seneca coach Jensen this morning or this afternoon at lunch duty. They just played Cherokee 2 days ago, and he said that Czar Baldwin really kind of stole the game for him with some tremendous saves that you don't normally see from a goalie at the high school level, is what he said. So she could be a factor.
Czar, a very aggressive goalie. Leader qualities above the norm, and kickoff is set to go here as the refs start their clocks. And finally, we are officially underway. Cherokee controls the ball. They like to go deep in their zone. Izzy Tarian sends it up. That's Tori Hampton near the sideline. Hampton will kick it out of bounds. Meg Quimby to throw in between Abby Corrado and Nina Valenti. Bella Hovis gets it intercepted. It's Taylor Coaster. Coaster will send it up to Brianna Boselli. Boselli to Hampton. And it's intercepted.
Nice play by Quimby there, Meg Quimby.
Tarian clears it into the zone, looking for Hampton, but it's deflected. And the ball will go out of bounds. It will be a Cherokee throw-in. Abby Corrado to throw in. There is number 30, Jessica Gould.
Yeah, it looks like a little call on Cherokee for probably an elbow, a little extracurricular activity there on the elbow.
And this game will be chippy.
Gabby Fournier to kick it.
And she does. And Corrado with a great step up, but it'll go out of bounds. Going to be to throw in. Hovis sends it to Nina Valentini.
Valenti.
That's
right. Still Lenape throw in now.
Ball sent to the corner. It's Bella Hovis, but it's intercepted. Cherokee trying to take control, and Izzy Tarian sends it, but right in the middle, a dangerous pass there. It's intercepted by Lexi Adelman. It'll be Czar Baldwin. Pick it up. Baldwin kicks it away. Close to midfield. There's Brianna Boselli. Ball's dropped back. Quimby again. Tarian with another clear. In the area of Devin Fitzpatrick, who she fights for it. No whistle called.
Nice tackle.
Great tackle, no whistle called there. And the ball's played on the sideline by Quimby. Too far for Tarian, but Noah Coaster's got her back.
A nice tackle is by number 14, Quinn Haba.
Great no call by the refs as well. Boselli, oh, great defensive play there. Ball sent to Coaster.
That was very close to a handball there, Mike. I didn't know if they would call that or not. I guess she got it with her shoulder more than her.
What ended up being a no call as the ball's played deep into Lenape zone. Kicked back towards midfield. There's number 16, Megan Waninger. Ball's played within the corner. Jewel Kaczynski battling in the corner. Ball's still in play, but finally knocked out. it will be.
Finally, Lenape will clear out, alleviate some of that pressure.
Both teams trying to get ahead early. And I think we have an offsides here on
Looks
number
like it.
7, Devin Fitzpatrick. Quinn Haba to kick. Haba sends it away. Koser intercepts, but she is met by Nina Valenti. And Cherokee will sub here. So number 29, Liv McMillan, checks in for Brianna Bruselli.
Freshman getting into the varsity lineup for the Chiefs.
Maybe in hopes of some fresh legs. Alexa Wolchin.
Good inside move there.
Alexa Wolchin gives it to number 1, Gabby Fournier. Koser aggressive again. Great move to try to get Bastarian.
Yeah, but nice support by the Chief defense.
Fitzpatrick has someone, but too far. That was intended for McMillan.
Nice job by Shannon Mulroy to come up and get that ball before McMillan could get to it.
Gabby Fournier, the intended target there.
Trying to get a...
Oh. And Zara Baldwin, a great aggressive play. Slide tackle. And Joel Kaczynski sends it down. That was probably what he was talking about earlier. Saves you don't see.
Well, yeah, that ball just needs to go a little wider because it's going to make it harder for Zara to come out and get it.
It's really a back and forth here. Alexa Wolchin gave it to Aaron Donahue. Carly Farragon Braverman controlled the ball, but it is out of bounds. It'll be a Lenape throw-in. It was off Megan Waniger. Ball sent down. It's Bella Hovis, but it's cleared by Izzy Tarian. Ball sent down, and it'll be scooped up by Zara Baldwin.
Good work, White. Witness in the air.
Baldwin to kick, and she has a boot past midfield.
Yeah, a little push there. From our angle, you can see it pretty well.
Fitzpatrick with a great header, though.
Farragon Braverman with a nice little, just a little love tap, letting her know she's there. Unfortunately, it was right in front of the official. So it'll be.
Go straight across and work in, girls. On a diagonal.
Isabella Tarian getting ready to kick. She sends it towards the net, but it is caught by Shannon Mulroy.
Yeah, pretty easy play for the goalkeeper there.
Mulroy, a sophomore. She kicks it to midfield. And it will be a Cherokee throw-in. Kaczynski throws it in to Angela Harris. Fitzpatrick to Abby Corrado. Hampton, a goal opportunity.
Oh, and hooked it wide.
Just missed the net there.
That's that we talked about in the opener, Mike. The scoring opportunity. There was right there for Tori Hampton, and she looks up to the heavens as if to say, "Oh, how could I do that?"
Yeah, and as you can see, that opportunities only come once in a while here. Both teams are playing great defensive soccer right now.
Yeah, that's the first real scoring opportunity we've seen.
Hampton with the right idea, just hooked it left.
And we're, approximately 10 minutes in. We don't have a scoreboard clock here, so of course our clock on the TV screen you see is unofficial. Time officially kept on the field, but We're almost 10 minutes into this first half.
Just back and forth. Ball's cleared by Coaster with the left foot, but it's kept alive by Carly Farragon Braverman. Here's McMillan. She sends it down. Here's another scoring opportunity. Devin Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick in on goal. And she scores. Devin Fitzpatrick gives the Chiefs an early lead. 1-0 Cherokee.
Well, they got the one-on-one that they wanted. They had a nice long ball there and the battle for it, and that's a 50-50 ball that we talked about in the opener. The Lenape said they needed to win, and that's one they didn't win, and it results in a beautiful goal for Cherokee.
Great patience there. She hesitated, waited for the goalie to make the move.
And just got it inside that far post.
Beautiful shot as the Chiefs are up early.
That's going to be a little too far and go over the sideline.
Will be a Lenape throwing. Or Cherokee throwing, excuse me. Ball is sent out of bounds. Grotto throws it in. There's Quimby. Tarian boots it, but too far.
Oh, nice play by the bench. I thought I was going to get a play there.
Meg Quimby. Gives it to Alexa Wolchin. Wolchin getting involved, but Tarian says no thank you. Wolchin and Tarian going at it again. And we got a foul called.
I think it's called on Tarian.
Gabby Fornio wasted no time. Well, now it's time for the Avi Rehab Physical Therapy replay.
As you can see the ball here. Oh, that was the shot wide earlier by Hampton.
That was Tori Hampton's missed opportunity. The goal by Devin Fitzpatrick.
Very similar, but she was a little wider out, which made the goalie come over more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Goalie couldn't cover the whole net, but it was very similar from a very similar distance out, but better angle.
But there's two scoring opportunities, and they're 50%.
Can't beat that.
Here's the kick by Mulroy. Ball just being booted back and forth. And it will be a Lenape throw-in. Ball's booted down the field. Tarian trying to send it away. Here's a little scoring opportunity for Lenape.
And eventually cleared out by Cherokee.
Quimby with the left foot.
Nice cross.
There's nobody there for Lenape. It's our ball one scoops it up.
That was interesting because the wind is coming that direction, and it was into the wind, and you could see it kind of float. Almost thought that Lenape was going to get there for a header or something, but never materialized.
Well, great cross. Well, now it's time for the Ivy Rehab or replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here is Devin Fitzpatrick's goal.
There's a long ball there, and they a little battle for it, and Lenape girl goes down. Fitzpatrick takes a little wider right there to pull the goalie out and just tucks it in that post.
She threaded the needle there. As we have a sub. Kelsey Wallace checks in. For the Chiefs.
Looks like Angela Harris coming out. Battle over there on the far side now, and the ball keeps going out of bounds.
Waninger with the throw-in. There's Liv McMillan. Fitzpatrick. Clear with the left foot by Braverman. Will it be a Lenape kick? Looks like Quinn Abba, the person who kicks the foul calls for the Indians. Almost a handball by Jewel Kaczynski, but she gets it to Hampton. Corrado trying to communicate with Fitzpatrick, but it's broken up by Braverman. Wallace, who just checked into the game, drops it back. Coaster sends it down. It goes out of bounds. Throw-in broken up by Wallace, and the ball sent to the corner. But it will be out of bounds again, and it looks like a 6 kick. Shannon Mulroy.
Interesting. It's always interesting to see these 6 kicks, to see who takes it. In this case, Lenape's goalkeeper takes it. Some teams will have a defender take that and leave the goalkeeper in the goal.
Well, Lenape down early here to Cherokee, 1-0. But Lenape, like we said in the beginning, has 9 returning players from last year, so they know how to come back and win. Quinn Abba trying to control the ball. Abba with the left will send it to Alexa Wolchin. Ball sent down and out of bounds.
Nice job by Terry in there to block the Lenape attacker and let the ball roll out of bounds to result in a throw-in for the Chiefs.
Ball is intended for Steph Figueroa. Quimby kicks it off the arm of Hampton and in our direction.
Expected you to catch that. You have height, I don't. Good thing you weren't playing goal.
Right.
Of course, you might have deflected it enough that it didn't go in. Nice save.
Thank you. Well, Zar Baldwin picks it up. She has a couple of nice saves this afternoon. Jessica Gould with the attempt of a header. Kaczynski played tightly there by Bella Hovis. Another scoring opportunity, but it'll be scooped up. Shannon Mulroy. Mulroy the boot.
Peyton Warwick getting ready to come into the lineup for the Indians.
Figueroa gives it to Fournier, but it's intercepted by Coaster. Kaczynski to Coaster. Oh, it's broken up again by Fournier. Here comes Figueroa. Figueroa playing the ball to Fournier, but it's booted out of bounds. So it looks like Coach Meter will have a sub here. Peyton Warwick checking into the game. And Quinn Abba checking out. Izzy Tarian taking the kick, not the goalkeeper, as you were saying.
Low driving kick by Isabella Terry.
Ball's headed backwards by Megan Waninger. And Warwick with fresh legs almost called up to her. Ball, they said, went out of bounds. It will be Cherokee throwing.
I think they're trying to decide that. And we're going to have a meeting of the officials, so they'll stop the time and have a little discussion. Not sure what this side official on this side is going to be able to tell from halfway across the complete other side of the field.
From our angle, it's tough to tell who that went
Yeah, it
off.
was. Let's just have a face-off. Oh, wrong sport.
Little rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Something like that, yeah. Flip a coin. Well, I know this. One team's not going to be happy by the result.
Pretty sure it went out of bounds, and then someone kicked it down the field.
Now, are they going to call a kick, or are they trying to figure out a throw in here?
I think they're trying to figure out a throw, and I think they're trying to figure out who it's off of. And I think the final decision is going to be, it's going to be
A drop ball,
a
looks
drop
like.
ball. There you go. A face-off. That's what I said.
Yeah.
Sure they don't call it that, but it sounds good to me.
Well, the face-off
Goes out of
it's
bounds.
out of bounds. So it's Cherokee throwing all that for that, but they want to get the calls right.
And I don't blame them. You know, you called in your partner out there. Let's get it right.
Sud Yalson put the ball back, and here comes Warwick with fresh legs. Warwick just dribbled a little too far off her body. But a great play by Fournier to keep it in. And Zara Baldwin will charge out and scoop it up. Baldwin lets the offense set up and takes her time kicking it, as she should. Jessica Gould trying to head it. Kicked in by Fournier. Baldwin will come out of the net here. And Zara will kick it towards the sideline. Intended for Kelsey Wallace. Ball's played. Steph Figueroa. As once again, the clock's not official, but we are about halfway through this first half.
Just one goal. It's for the Chiefs right now, leading 1-0.
But the early goal definitely shifted momentum here.
Yeah, and they've had the better chances, and it's only been a couple of them, as we talked about. Scoring opportunities very limited. 2 for Cherokee that I counted. And really, Lenape hasn't had what I would consider a good scoring opportunity yet.
I wouldn't consider it either. The closest I can think of is the cross, but it was just a little too far.
Right, and there really wasn't anybody there from Lenape to make it dangerous. But now we got a deep throw in for the Indians. Let's see if they can make something out of this one.
Throwing by Cara DiMarcangelo.
And eventually kicked over the end line, going to result in a 6. And that'll probably mean Izzy Tarian to take it.
DiMarcangelo threw it in, but just nothing going. Figueroa trying to set something up. A lot of crosses, but Cherokee just good stops, and we're going to have a foul here as Coaster, a little over-aggressive.
You're on the ball. Wait till they get there. Hagen, second one.
It looks like Hovis will kick off.
Farley,
We'll take this kick, Bella Hovis.
This looks like it's a direct, too. Which means if she could bend it like Beckham,
Clark gets the ball.
could result in a
Second
goal.
one, Megan.
Or it could be a little chip to the scoring zone. We'll see what she decides to do.
See if she can get a header. She kicks it up, and it is headed, but Izzy Tarian, just a great defensive play once again.
You think that little basketball skill from Ms. Tarian came into play there? She got up higher than anybody else?
Absolutely. Fitzpatrick, with the only goal here today, boots it down the sideline, but it will go out of bounds. Looks like a throw-in for Quimby. Quimby throws it. It's headed by Braverman. Figueroa just dribbles around. Fournier down the sideline, but it's intercepted by Hampton. That was a dangerous pass that could have ended up as a goal for the Chiefs, but great play by Quimby to knock it out of bounds. Corrado to throw in. Sent on the sideline. Figueroa to Warwick. Jessica Gould sends it to Izzy Tarian. And Tarian will send it to the goalkeeper. Baldwin. Kaczynski.
Nice header.
Hampton.
That's a nice header to be able to direct it in and towards your teammate.
As you have a person right on you as well.
Yep.
Shannon Mulroy kicks it down. Peyton Warwick. Wallace knocked down, but there is no call. Sud Yowson knocked down, but it's a no call. Swaniger kicks it to Hampton. Hampton thought about going backwards, but now we'll just send it down, try to get something going in the direction of Fitzpatrick and Corrado. Figueroa at midfield sends it down for Warwick. But Costa with a great defensive play.
Yeah, just couldn't hit Warwick, who might have had an advantage there.
Fitzpatrick through the legs of Braverman. And Wolchin falls down. As another Indian falls down. That's Fournier.
The ball goes over and to the right of the net as you face it. Looks like it's going to result in a 6 for the Chiefs, or for the Indians, I mean.
And subbing in is Allie Weaver. And checking out is Liv McMillan for the Chiefs. Allie Weaver, a senior defender. It's Mulroy for Quimby. Warwick will send it down the sideline. Tarian playing good aggressive defense today. Hampton sent it down a little too far. Whoa, dangerous kick there by Mulroy. She might have been outside of the 18, which is why she had to result in kicking. Lexi Alderman kicks it back to Fournier. And it'll be a 6 kick for Mulroy. Mulroy will not take this 6 kick. It will be Quimby. So Meg Quimby to kick off. In the direction of Aaron Donahue, but they're gonna call Cherokee for a foul. Quimby to kick over the head of multiple Lenape offenders.
Warwick down there in the corner deep, trying to make a move to come out and get a cross in.
Warwick and Coast are battling for it. Looks like Coast will win that battle. Allie Weaver with the ball. She kicks it down. Fournier sends it back. Coaster with a great header, but sends out of bounds. Cherokee's making a substitution as well as Lenape. Number 30, Jessica Gould, checking back in for Cherokee.
And Nina Valenti, number 24, in for Lenape.
As Tori Hampton checks out for the Chiefs. And Sud Yowson checks out for Lenape. Coaster again working that corner with Figueroa.
Under 15 minutes now left in this first half. Still 1-0 Cherokee on the goal by Fitzpatrick. There's a cross.
Dangerous play there by Gould. Wolchin has some open field, but she decides to cross it. Tarian sends it high in the air. A little push there. And that will be a Cherokee kick. A little shove from Valenti. Koser sends the ball towards the goalkeeper. Lenape makes a great defensive play. Wallace sends it, but it's intercepted. Fournier again in the direction of Figueroa. Wanninger forcing Figueroa to drop it back.
On the last 5-6 minutes, play has been mostly between the 20s.
And they're going to get Wanninger for a handball here.
We haven't seen any attacks on goal in the last 5 or 6 minutes. Lenape had one, but never got through past maybe the 15.
Two great scoring opportunities early for the Chiefs. They capitalized on one, but other than that, it's back and forth defense here.
As we kind of expected.
Great ball sent down to Czar Baldwin, almost over her head, but she will eventually pick it up.
And get ready to boot it away.
Megan Wanninger intercepted by Quimby. Here's an opportunity. Shot is wide of the net. Great shot by Figueroa. Steph Figueroa is aiming for that left corner.
Yeah, but nice defense. They kept her out wide, which allowed goaltender Czar Baldwin to keep, cut down the angle on her. She came out a little bit. She really didn't have much net to shoot at, even though they're big nets.
Well, a sub for Cherokee, it's Rosalie Moore checking in for Kelsey Wallace. Rosalie Moore, Jr. Tarian kicks it away, but it's towards the Cherokee bench and out of bounds. Farragon Braverman to throw it in. Farragon Braverman will send it in the direction of goal, but it's headed. Aaron Donahue sends it down to Warwick. A scoring opportunity there, but it's broken up by Taylor Coaster. Rosalie Moore with fresh legs off the bench with a great ball. But it's broken up by Fournier. Great ball to Allie Weaver by Rosalie Moore. Moore will send it back to Wanninger. She'll send it down the sideline towards Fitzpatrick, but it will go out of bounds. Well, a kick. Might have got her on offsides there, which resulted in a kick, and Warwick playing the ball to Tarian. Quimby to Fournier. There's Corrado, but it's out of bounds, and she will throw it in. Great header there by Quimby. Rosalie Moore trying to score there, but it's broken up. Figueroa. Ball sent down and out of bounds. As we have a sub here for the Lenape Indians, it's Izzy Schwartz checking in the game as Alexa Wolchin will take a seat. Izzy Schwartz, a senior. Rosalie Moore with space. Fitzpatrick down the sideline. She has the only goal today. There's Corrado working. Valley Weaver.
Ooh, nice cross. Cleared out by Lenape.
It's actually Angela Harris she was working with.
Hey, let's keep playing the feet, girls. Play the feet.
Corrado throws it, headed by both teams, but they'll say it's Cherokee throwing. Gonna be headed. The ball's played with. It's Corrado with the left foot. In the direction of Moore, she tries to send the ball through, but it gets broken up. Bella Hovis to Aaron Donahue. Donahue will send it down. Broken up by Tarian, but it got past her.
Izzy Schwartz trying to put some pressure on Tarian down there in the corner.
Schwartz with fresh legs as Tarian hasn't checked out all half.
Schwartz with good pressure there, eventually kicked out by Lenape, so it'll be a Cherokee throw.
Once again, the clock's not official, but we've got just about 5 minutes left here in this first half.
Girls battle for it, and eventually they got a foul, and they call it on Cherokee. Or on Lenape, I'm sorry, so it'll be Cherokee ball.
Got a little chippy there. It's Allie Weaver fighting for it.
Battling for the ball.
Moore to Fitzpatrick. Somebody's down. Somebody is down and hurt.
Lexi Edelman.
Lexi Edelman still down, struggling to get up. Lexi Edelman.
Didn't see what happened to Lexi.
It looks like she's
holding her left ankle.
Yeah.
Don't know whether it got stepped on. That's the one thing about this sport. You don't know whether it gets stepped on or whether it gets caught under themselves or whether it gets tangled up with somebody else.
A lot of the most serious injuries happen in non-contact injuries. Looks like she will get up on her own power. Maybe she got the wind knocked out of her, who knows?
No, but it's good to see that Lexi Edelman got up on her own, so that's nice.
She gets up on her own power, but it gives everyone a chance to relax and get a drink.
Hey, ref.
And
about how much time? 5?
Got about 5 minutes left here in the first half.
Happened to just have the ref right in front of us there, so I got a chance to ask her. Very nice of her to let us know.
As Lexi talking to the trainer, but she did get off the field under her own power, so it's good to see.
Sure she'll do it. She's a tough young lady. I'm sure she'll do everything she can to get back into this Lenape lineup before this game ends.
It's tightly contested so far. It's only a score of 1-0.
It's about the kind of game we thought we'd have. You know, goal here, goal there. We only had one, but tight defense by both squads. Couple minimal scoring opportunities. And Cherokee took advantage of one of theirs.
Ball sent down, a hard clear, but Izzy Tarian there again. She'll try to control it. Warwick almost with the interception. She'll send it to Wanger.
Nice bit of footwork by the defender there.
Ball sent down hard.
This one's going to go out or saved. No, nice save by Izzy Schwartz. Good job.
Tarian with the head.
That's nice. Yes, she jumped in front of the Lenape offensive player.
Great header by Tarian, but now she has to get back.
And just leads Izzy Schwartz a little too far, and the ball rolls over the sideline for a Chief throw-in.
Grotto again with the throw-in. Ball's cleared down by Kaczynski. There's Gabby Fournier to kick it off. Out of bounds.
Didn't get that on camera, but nice foot by Coach Boland. As it went right into the Cherokee bench.
Allie Weaver kicks it down to Rosalie Moore. Angela Harris. Drop it back to Gould. Jessica Gould for Corrado. That's Schwartz. The great defensive play. In the corner, just kick it out of bounds for a Cherokee throw-in.
Battle down there in the far corner. I tell you, they battle for those balls, don't they? They don't want to give up anything to the either squad.
And great awareness to kick it out of bounds, so it's a throw-in, not so it is a corner kick. Have not had a corner kick this half.
No, we have not. Good observation.
So both teams just smart defensively. So it looks like we have another player shaken up. It's Katie Quinn. Katie Quinn got a little bumped up there, but she'll be all right. Kicked in the front of the 18. Ball's headed. Moore fighting with it with Valenti. And Nina Valenti looks like she went off sides. It'll be Cherokee's kick, just about a minute left here in the first half. Ball's kicked down the sideline. Eventually it'll be Nina Valenti's throwing, and Valenti will look for Warwick, who kicks it down. Wanager and Tarian talking, and it's Tarian's ball. It'll be a Lenape throwing. Had a lot of throw-ins today. A couple of 6 kicks, but like we said, no corner kicks today.
And guessing about 30 seconds maybe remaining, maybe between 30 seconds and 45.
Wahaba with a great throw-in, but it's sent down by Tarian. Ball's kicked. Out of bounds. We got about 2 seconds left here. A couple of seconds left here. As we got Brianna Boselli checking back into the game. And Tarian will send it down. Coaster controlling it. So I believe she just checked back in as well.
Hey, see the gap between the middle and Rose? Send it right through there. Rose, you cut inside, right?
Corrado with the throw-in. Headed by Schwartz, out of bounds. We were playing with added time here with a couple injuries in this first half. Ball once again is sent out of bounds. And that is
the end of the first half.
The end of the first half. Halftime here. Lenape High School. Chiefs took the early lead. They're still up 1-0.
Yeah, strong defensive performance by Cherokee. Lenape played well too, but they really only had, Lenape might have had one good scoring opportunity. Cherokee had 2. The Chiefs took advantage of their second when Fitzpatrick drilled it into the far low corner and gave us our only goal. And at halftime, that goal has held up for a 1-0 Cherokee lead. So coaches will now pull their teams, back behind the benches and talk to them for a little bit. Speculating as what might be said, I think Lenape's going to want a little more offense. And I'm sure Coach Boland has been clamoring for diagonals, meaning go to the open spaces, find your teammates, get it to their feet. Lenape plays a solid positional defensive contest.
Well, we will be right back here at Lenape High School as we end the first half. Chiefs up 1-0.
Lunch and Learn is new, but it's a lot of fun and it gives a lot of opportunities for kids to do what they want with their time. I do a lot of my homework and I study a lot during Lunch and Learn, and I can also socialize with a lot of different groups of friends.
I really like it, and it seems like the students really like it too. It's nice to have a longer period to eat. That's always wonderful. But then it can also be used for other things like lab time, meeting with students for extra help, giving a test or quiz makeup, or club meetings too. So that's made it really useful.
I'm personally a fan of Lunch and Learn because during it you can have meetings with different clubs and everything, and being an athlete it's hard to make meetings after school, so it frees up my time after school for that.
There's movement throughout the building, so they may eat in one spot and then migrate to a different area. They're getting a lot of stuff done. Some of them are just hanging out and just having some downtime in their day too, which I think our kids really need.
They don't have to be nervous about who's in their lunch period or not having any friends in their actual lunch, because everybody has lunch at the same time.
There's a lot less stress. There's a lot less pressure to rush through your lunch and worry about getting to your next class on time, because you have so much more time and you can relax a lot more.
In the past, it was just such a race for students to get down to the cafeteria and actually get a meal and sit down and eat.
Sometimes you would be in line the entire time and you would get 5 minutes to eat. So this is a lot better. There's a lot more time.
I think the students really like it. They like having that break in the middle of the day to get caught up on homework, get ready for the next class, get things done. It is amazing to see how many students are actually, in the media center or in the cafeteria using the time to get some work done.
It gives you that extra time that you might need with a teacher if you need to go over a lesson one more time.
Lunch and Learn has given us a lot of flexibility in what we're able to do to meet with students who want to come in and study, go over questions, problems, whatever it might be, when they might not ordinarily be able to come in before school or after school.
It's a great opportunity for students to have that one-on-one tutoring, even if it's only for 5 minutes or it's for the full 50 minutes. They're able to come in and ask for help on anything, whether it's homework or an upcoming quiz or a test.
Having lunch in the middle of the day makes me feel a lot more refreshed when I come back for the second half, and it's the second half goes by a lot faster, I feel like, because you've had this big break right in the middle of it, so it's good.
I do feel a lot more refreshed just because I get to relax a little bit instead of just rushing from one class to the other.
It gives us more time to unwind, look at previous classes in the day, and also plan ahead for future classes that we have.
This year's schedule definitely gives us a lot more freedom. You have to kind of make the best use of your time between eating, studying, going to clubs, getting extra help, and then just socializing with your friends. And I think it really has made students more independent with their time.
I think Lunch and Learn does help prepare students for college, especially because college is all about time management. So it allows them to have kind of that freedom during the school day to start practicing those skills of, all right, I have an hour of my time to do anything I want. Am I going to prioritize schoolwork? Am I going to prioritize socializing? And they can start to make those decisions in a high school setting.
And welcome back to Lenape High School as we're here for the start of the second half. Cherokee up 1-0 as goal scorer was Devin Fitzpatrick. So Lenape's going to take the field here.
Cherokee girls getting their last-minute instructions from Coach Boland. Filling in today for Coach Clapperton, who's not here. I understand he's got a little bit of the bug that's going around Cherokee High School, Coach Boland was telling me. It's going through several members of their faculty, and it must be pretty bad if Coach Clapperton misses a game. But as I said at the opener, this team is in very capable hands with Megan Boland, and that's evident by their 1-0 lead at halftime.
Yeah, well, we're just about to start the second half here.
possession going to be Lenape's, it looks like.
Yep. And the tap. Steph Figueroa. And she taps it. Ball's booted down by Bella Hovis, but quickly broken up by Tori Hampton. Fitzpatrick had it broken up, but it's going to be Cherokee's throw-in. It was Quinn Haba. Ball sent down. Corrado with the left foot down to Haba. Brianna Boselli tripped up there and a no call. Carrying with the and that's a penalty on the Chiefs. Aaron Donahue to kick it away. Donahue kicks it down for Bella Hovis. Hovis will send it down to Haba, and that just booted over the net.
Wide and long.
Zara Baldwin. We'll take the 6th. Or no, it'll be Izzy Tarian who will take the 6th. Lenape trying to turn this game around. Hampton. Met by Quimby. As Farragon Braverman got pushed. The good no call. Brianna Boselli.
Whoa, nice attempt there. I like that.
That was Gabby Fournier who broke it up, and here comes Peyton Warwick. Ball's sent down. Figueroa met by Wanager, and she makes it a throw-in. Well, we got subs. We got Liv McMillan checking into the game, and we got Katie Quinn checking in. Brianna Boselli checks out. And Steph Figueroa checks out as well. Throw-in will be by Lenape. Glenaba. Great throw-in. Fitzpatrick met by Sue Yalson. They both go to the ground and both slow to get up.
Oh, we got offside. I don't know if it was on Bella Hovis or not, but it looked like they had an opportunity there until they went offside.
Hey, can we get the ball on the ground and play the feet?
Here we got Taylor Coaster to kick it away for Cherokee.
Pretty good crowd has developed on the far side of people standing and watching, a few in the bleachers, a few along the fence.
It's a beautiful day here.
And 2 local teams. You know, you got people coming over from Marlton, which is just across Hartford, Church Road there. The back entrance of Marlton. And of course, you got the people from Mount Laurel that come to Lenape, which is just a stone's throw up the road. So it's a pretty good turnout. Impressive.
We're going to have another throw in here for the Chiefs. Hampton will send it back to Corrado. Corrado with the throw-in. Lenape trying to knock one in the back of the net as they're trailing 1-0. Katie Quinn just booted the ball down. Intended for Sue Yalson, but got broken up. Carly Farragon Braverman.
Nice hustle by Farragon.
Farragon Braverman with a nice hustle.
couple of girls go down in an effort to get the ball, and it ends up in Cherokee's hands. Nice sliding kick there.
Kozinski with a great ball to Tori Hampton. Tori, but met by Quimby. And Gabby Fornio will kick it down to Warwick. Coaster chasing the ball as well as Terrian. They both talk, and Terrian will send it.
Does a nice job there. Coaster cut off Sude Housen, and that allowed Terrian to kick it out the side. It's going to give Lenape a throw from inside Cherokee defensive territory. See if they can make something out of this.
Will Yal send the throw? Ball battled in the corner. Bella Hovis.
Oh, nice move to get around and across.
The ball
right
is
in
shot.
front. Oh, and a save and a rebound. A kick deflected, I believe, by Terrian. And we'll have our first corner kick of the game.
What a play by Izzy Terrian there.
Well, the first save by Starr Baldwin was awesome. And then it came right to the Lenape player who drilled it. And Izzy Terrian gave up her body and deflected it out of bounds. And we've got our first corner kick of the game.
Warwick with the first opportunity, it looked good. And then Terrian with the slide tackle to break up the second. So we have our first corner kick of the game. Bella
Good
Hovis.
ball. Headed out nicely.
Hovis with a great ball, but a great play by Cherokee.
Foul. Meg Quimby.
That's Liv McMillan that went to the ground.
Nice ball.
And a great ball by Coaster. And here comes Corrado.
And there's the mistake. She's got an opening. It's
Corrado
McMillan
to
and
McMillan.
offside.
And they caught Liv McMillan there with an offside. Great look.
Looked like they had an opportunity there, but just went offside.
Swaniger sends it. Jessica Gould. Gould trying to see out her options. Gould sends it. Ball's played with down in the corner. Lenape just trying to break it up. As there's Gould. Gould just dribbling around. Little keep away here. This Coaster will give it back to Hampton. Coaster.
Cara DiMarcangelo getting ready to come in.
It's Gould again. Involved with Katie Quinn. Terrian will send it down. Into the 18. Kaczynski tried to put something on net, but it's cleared out nicely by Lenape. So the throw in by Cherokee, it's Wander. Wander to Gould.
Oh, nice move.
Angela Harris with a beautiful move there.
Hampton marked nicely there by Megan Quimby. Meg Quimby did a nice job of marking her there.
So we're going to have two substitutions here. We have Kelsey Wallace checking in for Angela Harris.
And Cara DiMarcangelo for Lenape.
She checked in for Quinn Haba. Well, Coaster with it again.
Say their names a lot, don't you? Coaster and Terrian?
Do a great job working the ball to each other. Great communication.
Well, they've played together, what, 3 years on varsity at least? They're both seniors now.
And it helps when you're friends on and off the field as well.
Absolutely. You almost know where the other one's going to be even without the communication, which they already have anyway. But you play so much together, you kind of know where your teammate's going to be.
Build a little chemistry.
Absolutely. Looks like we got either a handball or a foul. Looks like Nina Valenti waiting to come in. Going to be joined by Brooke McVeigh. for the Indians with next stoppage that they have possession.
Oh, another throw in here. Olivia Wallace to throw it in.
Headed out by Lenape, so it'll be Cherokee's. There's a shot, and oh, a nice save. Shannon Mulroy makes the save on a near side shot that was ticketed for the near corner. She held her position well, made the shooter go first, and was able to make the save.
Well, Wanninger tripped up there. Here's Bella Hovis. Oh! She is down. Izzy Tarian kicked the ball. Looked like it deflected right off her face.
That's Peyton Warwick.
Peyton Warwick shaking up here.
Just getting her bearings, gonna check things out, talk to the ref a bit, see if the ref calls for.
Well, let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Let's see that play. Oh, got her right in the face. Tarian, as we know, has a strong boot. Looked like it just got her right in the face. It looks like we have a free kick here.
Can you explain why it's a free kick?
Megan Boland wants an explanation. Chiefs want an explanation on why this is a free kick, but
I don't think she's going to get it.
And the ball is sent out of bounds. That could have been a turnaround in this ball game.
Going to turn around and be a 6 now.
I don't understand how that's a free kick.
Subs called in.
Well, it's Nina Valenti and Brooke McVeigh checking in. And checking out is Katie Quinn and Sue Yalson. It looks like Warwick will stay in the ball game even though she got a little shaken up.
Wake up, Orange.
Quimby to throw in. As Warwick still battling.
She might be knocked unconscious for a second. She went down like a sack of nickels.
And Gould with the ball.
Interesting discussion was going on here between assistant coach Guerrera and Megan Boland about the referee's call. They both looked a little confused, quite frankly. So we're not the only ones.
Yeah.
It's nice to know. And they're the soccer experts.
Ball's played beautifully by Fitzpatrick.
Of course, Fitzpatrick is the only goal scorer we've had today.
One of the captains for this Cherokee ball club. As well as Tarian, who we know has a boot.
Oh, a giveaway.
Kaczynski. Fitzpatrick
looks to cross. Not sure if that was a cross or a shot, but either one. It goes over to possession for Lenape.
Well, Warwick will send it down. And Coaster. Oh, another Lenape Indian to the ground, but hops right back up. That was Alexa Wolchin. Wolchin to Bella Hovis. Hovis kicks to Megan Wanninger. Wanninger got a bad bounce, but she recovers. Warwick to Brooke McVeigh. McVeigh will send it back. And Tarian clears it out again. That back line of Tarian, Coaster, and Wanninger, Corrado, you've heard the name a lot.
There's McMullen. One-on-one with the defender.
McMillan's going to let it roll out of bounds. To take
off Lenape, it'll be a corner. First one for the Chiefs of the day.
Smart play by Liv McMillan to let it roll.
Absolutely, Liv McMillan did a nice job there. Looks like Jessica Gould's going to take the corner over there. Lenape had one earlier in the half. They didn't make anything come of it. Let's see if Cherokee can make some hay out of their first corner kick of the day.
Well, Gould getting ready to kick away. She does. See if someone can get a head on it, and a great play by the goalkeeper.
Shannon Mulroy came out and just punched it beautifully. And a score! Long distance!
Abby Corrado buries it. And the Chiefs up 2-0. A great save at first by Shannon Mulroy, but Chiefs didn't give up, and Corrado put it right back in the net. So 2-0 Chiefs.
That was drilled. She was in the right place, right time, and had an opportunity and finished it.
Well, heads up play by her. And let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Take a look at that shot by Abby Corrado.
Corrado gets to it and just drills it.
Great job by shooting it right away, as the goalkeeper wasn't exactly in the position she wanted to be in.
Well, and she drilled it, then the goalkeeper couldn't react to it fast enough on that shot.
Mulroy just out of her reach.
So now you're in a deep hole. You're down 2. You're under 25 minutes to go. You're 15 minutes into the second half. Lenape really hasn't had that many good scoring opportunities at all, and now you need to get 2 to get back tied.
And now, getting closer to this game, you're almost at that point where if Alderman can come back, they might just take the cautious route and not let her play the rest of this ball game.
Well, I'd be surprised. You know, I heard the trainer talking to the coach and said she got hit in the back of the head. And as you know, they're very safety conscious in all sports nowadays. So I wish the best to Lexi Edelman, but it may be a tough time for her to get back in the lineup today.
Edelman hit in the head as well as Warwick, but she stayed in the ball game. But I wouldn't be surprised if we saw her check out as well. We got Gabby Fournier. Fournier kicks it down. Brooke McVeigh kicks it to Quimby.
Down that left side.
There's an opportunity. Unzar Baldwin did she touch it?
No, but I think Cherokee did, 'cause it looked like the ref pointed to the corner, and I see Bella Hovis headed over to the corner.
Looked like it could have went off the left hand of Zara Baldwin, but either way, it went off a Chief, and it will be a corner kick. They do it quick. Work, trying to get something going. She basically just gives it right to Kelsey Wallace. Wallace for Hampton. Cherokee not putting their foot off the gas.
No, and they've got some numbers coming up field. Nice move.
Hampton, a beautiful move, but it's broken up by Quimby. That's the captain. Quimby will control it. Great first move by Tori Hampton. And ball's thrown in off the stomach.
That'll knock the wind right out of you.
Yeah, it looks like it did.
Putting her hands on her head to get a little more air into the lungs and diaphragm.
And they say, get right back in there and throw it in. Oh no, there's a kick. They got a kick here. Ball's headed up in the air. Coaster fighting for it. Gould sends it to McMillan. Hampton deflects it. McVeigh kicked it in the middle to Warwick. Nina Valenti. Valenti will just send it out of bounds. Well, we have Emma McMillan checking in for Kelsey Wallace. So Emma McMillan will send it down. Intended for Tori Hampton, but it's broken up by Quimby. As Gould tries to control it. Corrado will boot it, but it's saved by Shanna Mulroy. Mulroy the punt. And Wander will head it. And a great ball by Kara DiMarcello. DiMarcello up for Valenti, but it's out of bounds, and we have a couple subs here. We got Brianna Boselli checking in for Cherokee. Stud Yalson checking in for Lenape. Sude Yalson. And Steph Figueroa.
Tori Hampton gets that about her first rest of the day, I think.
Carly Farragon Braverman threw it in, and Costa will kick it towards the far sideline to Corrado. Brianna Boselli with fresh legs, fighting for it with the captain of Lenape, one of the captains, Megan Quimby. Just about halfway through the second half, as Liv McMillan has it broken up. There's Kaczynski. Bella Hovis went to the ground, but popped right back up. Looks like we're out of a kick here. Tarian from midfield. Tarian, ball almost bounced in the net. Should be a 6 for Shannon Mulroy. And here comes Rosalie Moore checking into the game. Moore checks in for Devin Fitzpatrick. I believe this is Fitzpatrick's first rest of the game as well. And Emma McMillan will let it go out of bounds. Liv McMillan with the ball. McMillan sends it, but nobody there to head it. Quimby looking for a teammate.
Oh.
Rosalie Moore almost with a scoring opportunity there. That ball got through. Could have been dangerous.
Nice play by Coaster. Oh, great touch pass.
Great pass by Kaczynski. McMillan, but has it broken up by Quimby again. Been saying her name a lot today as well. Gabby Fournier. Carry into Brianna Boselli. Boselli, the hesitation move. She'll send it. Moore chests it in.
Boy.
Rosalie Moore with the goal. 3-0 Chiefs. Moore with the goal.
She just came in, fresh legs. See what fresh legs do for you?
Moore usually a defender. She's a junior.
She got a nice assist there, I believe, from Brianna Bocelli.
Well, let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab physical therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Here's Boselli. She had a great hesitation move right there. Little stutter step. And she sent it in the direction of Moore. And Moore just taps it in.
Well done to avoid a handball or anything like that, too. Notice how she pulled the arms back and used the chest area to almost upper chest area, almost to the neckline to deflect that in. Nice realization of where you were, where the goalie was.
Aaron Donahue with the kick. To Bella Hovis, but it's back to Bella Hovis. Hovis will kick it up in the air. Zara Baldwin catches it, almost headed by Figueroa. Kaczynski sends it for Emma McMillan.
Nice touch to the far side.
Oh, good look by Rosalie, but it's broken up by Gabby Fournier. Corrado trying to go Boselli. Cherokee keeping their foot on the gas pedal here.
Yep, best defense is a good offense. Cross going to go over the end line.
No, it looks like
saved.
Kaczynski kept it. Oh, and it is
then
out of
over.
bounds.
And I think we got corner.
Allie
We
Weaver
do
kicked
have
it.
corner.
Allie Weaver kicked it to the corner, and it was off a Lenape Indian, so Weaver will take the corner kick. The corner kick, beautiful kick. But looked like it was in the net. Looked like it was in the net, but apparently it was cleared out by Lenape. Ball gets sent out of bounds. We have a sub, Skylar Vaughn, checking in the game, and she will replace Cara DiMarcello. Looked like the ball hit the back of the net there, but it might have been just the goal.
I think the goalie hit the back of the net, or a player hit the back of the net. I don't think the ball ever crossed the line.
Might have been Mulroy's head or
something,
hands.
because the referee, one of the refs was right on the goal line, so I can't imagine they could have missed that.
Coach Bolin for sure thought it went in the back of the net, but ref had a great angle. Nita Valenti was also in for the ball, but Tarian clears it again. Angela Harris looking for Emma McMillan. Kaczynski to Moore. Moore with a good move, but a great defensive play there by Carly Farragon Braverman.
Like Fitzpatrick coming back in. Another corner for the Chiefs.
Ball's kicked up and out of bounds over the net. So Fitzpatrick will check in.
For Emma McMillan. Yep.
And it looks like Rosalie Moore will drop back to defense.
Looks like Jess Gould coming back in next, too. Good rotation by Coach Bowen to keep the troops fresh.
Tarian ahead for Devin Fitzpatrick, who just came off the bench. Fitzpatrick, a beautiful pass. Allie Weaver. Ball sent down the sideline. Katie Quinn throws it in to Skylar Vaughn, but Skylar Vaughn turns it over, and here comes Liv McMillan for the Chiefs. Liv McMillan tried to get a through ball to Brianna Boselli, but it is broken up again by Quimby.
Bocelli with the great assist on the last goal.
Had a great hesitation move that led to that assist as well. Allie Weaver to Corrado.
All right, we're under 13 now to go in the game. Cherokee with a commanding 3-0 lead here at Lenape. Pair of second half goals have stretched out what was a very, very close game at halftime.
But early goals are huge, and Cherokee just never looked back after scoring that first goal.
Nice job by Coaster.
Fitzpatrick, she sees Moore. Moore with the last goal for the Chiefs. She was looking for Fitzpatrick, but it got broken up. So Angela Harris and Jessica Gould will check in. And out comes Jewel Kaczynski. And out comes Liv McMillan.
Looks like Katie Quinn coming out, and she looks like she may have some. She looks like she may be hurting a little bit. She's limping noticeably, whether it's a leg or a hip or an ankle or a groin or something. She's
confusion here for Lenape as they had too many men on the field.
Carly Farragon-Graverman now comes off.
Coach Bolin upset that there was no call there. Too many men on, too many people on the field. Tarian fought with Nina Valenti.
Looks like we got a kick for the Indians here.
We've seen our share of miracles, so if she can kick this one in.
Well, that would be a start of something big, that's for sure. But you can't get to 3 until you get to 1. That's words of wisdom, isn't it?
So Skylar Vaughn to kick it. Trying to get something going for the Lenape offense. Vaughn will kick it, and it is saved by Zara Baldwin. What a save. Didn't catch it cleanly, but got the job done. Another midfield punt there for Zara Baldwin.
Nicely played back down, though, by Cara DiMarcangelo of Lenape. But unfortunately, a little too far for her teammate Valenti, and went off the sideline, and it's going to be a throw-in for the Chiefs. As we're under 10 minutes now remaining in the game.
Under 10 minutes in the game. Chiefs up 3-0. Warwick shoots. Peyton Warwick got it broken up.
Yeah, deflected nicely by the Chief defense. They've played really strong defense all day today. Really haven't allowed Lenape much room to operate, not only in their end, but in the midfield area.
They've been aggressive all day as well. Sude Yalson. Waninger sent it to the middle of the field. It's Coaster. Quimby and Boselli both try to head it, but Quimby's got the height advantage there. Megan Waninger will play the ball in the corner. She's got pressure coming from Nina Valenti. Valenti, a great job to make Megan kick that away.
Looks like Tori Hampton's getting ready to come back in after some respite.
Looks like we have another injured Lenape Indian down on the field. Looks like a left leg injury.
That's Steph Figueroa, who's actually played a strong game for the Indians today.
Figueroa is down and looks like grasping that left leg.
And now we'll have a clock stoppage, and coaches are called out. She's up, but there's some certainly walking tenderly on the left leg.
And she may need some help getting off the field here by her teammates. So try and do it by her own power. She's met by her coach. She limps off the field here. And the kick by Coaster for Hampton, who just checked back into the game. Here's Moore, who had the last goal for the Chiefs. Sude Yausen had the ball. Another Indian slow to get up. Skylar Vaughn for another scoring opportunity here. She'll kick it a little too high.
Oh, but it was right there. Not sure who that was. Was that? Wasn't Figueroa back in already, was it?
Don't believe so. It looked like it was. Alexa Wolchin. And it was. It was Alexa Wolchin with the left foot.
It's a good setup there. I thought the ball was going out, and Wolchin came out of nowhere to at least get an opportunity at it.
And Warwick will send it down to Valenti. Valenti had it knocked out of bounds by a Chief, so she'll throw it in quickly. And it looks like we're going to have a corner kick here. Skylar Vaughn is going to kick the corner kick.
She had a nice shot the last time they had a free kick, and that's going to be a little low and never get towards the goal.
Hampton with great speed moving up with the ball, and she'll just send it all the way down. Intended for Allie Weaver. Corrado send it into the stands. We got just about 5 minutes left in this game. Lenape just trying to avoid the shutout, try to get a point on the board. Gould broken up by Quimby. Vaughn tried to head it, but she missed it. But the ball is eventually kicked out of bounds by Allie Weaver. And it's going to be a throw in here for Lenape. Ball goes out of bounds once again. It'll be a throw-in. Alexa Wolchin throws it in. Cara DiMarcello.
Marcangelo. Cara DiMarcangelo kicks that one in, but pretty easy play for Czar Baldwin.
Sude Yausen tried to head it. What a great catch by you, Scott.
I knew it was coming, that's why I stood up.
And Sude Yausen kicks it, but Tarian will send it back down.
Casey Mansfield gets ready to check in for the Chiefs. Big smile on her face, getting excited to get in the game. Looks like this one's going to roll in for Czar Baldwin to pick up easily.
Baldwin to kick it. Right to Warwick. DiMarcangelo working with Rosalie Moore.
They battle on the sideline. And now officially, Casey Mansfield checks in. Jess Gould comes out. Steps on a photographer's hat next to me.
Wandra with the throw-in. And Cherokee just going to play a little key boy here.
Sure, why not? You're what, 2.5 minutes to go? Work on some passing.
It's the point of the game where you practice.
Yep.
Some of your weaknesses.
Got a 3-goal lead. This one looks like it's headed our way. Oh, Devin Fitzpatrick's not going to be happy about that. Nice jump into the play there by Meg Waninger. And there's another one out by us.
Suda Yausen throws it down.
To Valenti. Gets it to
DiMarcangelo.
And that one goes flying out. Tell you a job I wouldn't want is to be ball boy or ball girl on the sideline. It's a lot of running.
They're running this almost as much as the players.
Yeah. And if you don't get it right away, you get that dirty look from the players, like, where's my ball?
Well, number 8, Steph Figueroa, limping on the sideline.
We can see her behind. Head athletic trainer Bill Von Leer has come down to check out the couple of Lenape young ladies who have been injured today. Oh, and I think we got a penalty kick. We do. Some sort of foul in the penalty area with not much time remaining. Could end the shutout. And looks like it's going to be Erin Donahue, number 11, to take the penalty kick.
Well, Donahue and Baldwin. Lenape trying to avoid shutout. Just about a minute left here.
Her goal is to try to make the goalie go first. Let her commit.
Donahue
scores
right under the arms.
She dove right, but didn't get there in time. So the shutout is averted. Penalty kick scored by Erin Donahue.
Let's take a look at the Ivy Rehab replay. Ivy Rehab Physical Therapy on the web at ivyrehab.com. Let's see that penalty kick. Goal by Erin Donahue.
Takes her time, sizes it up, drills it low right corner, and just got in before Czar Baldwin got there.
Looked like it hit Baldwin's hand and then the post.
So difficult for goalies to stop penalty kicks. Such a huge advantage to the shooter.
DiMarcangelo sends it down, and Lenape not giving up here. But we got a foul.
And then McMillan waits near our table to come in. Coaster with a fine ball down the left side. And I think that's it.
Well, that'll do it here.
So a penalty kick with under a minute to go probably ends the shutout for Czar Baldwin, but I'll tell you what, a fine performance by the Cherokee Chiefs this afternoon.
Chiefs take this one 3-1.
And while we have a minute, we'll thank our crew, our Option 2 students, Sean Kasajian, Owen Volteridge, Josh Gladstone, Liam Keller, Hannah O'Hare, Garrett Rogers, Cleo Saragias, Gilbert Ongweni, Tyler Schlorendorn, Zach Gold, sideline reporter doing a great job, John Conlow, myself, Scott Glossner on color, and the great announcing job on play-by-play by Mike Rotundo.
It's great work with you today, Scott.
Fine performance by the Chiefs.
And productions are available online at youtube.com/Lenape District TV or for purchase at lrhsd.org/LDTV copies. Next game, varsity girls soccer, Eastern Vikings at Seneca Golden Eagles on LDTV Sports.
That'll be at the home of the Golden Eagles, and I'll be there for that one Monday, the 26th, I believe that is. Eastern with a very powerful team again this year as well.
Well, the Chiefs beat the Lenape Indians 3-1. And what was a battle?
11. Yeah. They took the penalty kick, you mean?
And
11.
Early goal
What was the
helped the
call?
Chiefs
Handball or-
keep the lead. Both coaches about to give their teams a post-game speech. Could be Boland's first win, I believe, as a head coach. Esther Clapperton was out today, as we said.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the tall.
Boland very happy with her team's play. Cherokee's defense and offense were clicking today.
Yes, they were.
They gave them the advantage over Lenape.
So we take a look at a very happy Cherokee huddle, probably not so happy Lenape huddle. Both teams will regroup. Lenape now falls to 1-3-1. We'll take a short break, and then we'll be back with today's play and player of the game.
Mobile app is now available for your iOS or Android device. The Lenape District app provides access to a variety of district information at any time from anywhere. Users can quickly and easily connect with everything from district news to athletic and activity schedules to social media to grades and assignments in one mobile-friendly view. In the news stream, you can customize what information from which schools you want to follow and see all of your content all on one page. The calendar feature allows you to choose from activities, clubs, and sports from each of the district high schools so that you only see the events that interest you. And when logged into the app, students and parents can access class schedules, grades, assignments, teacher websites, attendance, and more. The app even allows students and parents to be notified whenever class grades are updated or when a cafeteria balance runs low. Even the district's Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube pages, as well as directories, teacher contact info, resources, and more are all right at your fingertips. The Lenape Regional High School District app is available for free from the App Store and Google Play. Just search Lenape Regional High School District. So get started and download the Lenape Regional High School District app today.
Welcome back to Lenape High School as the Chiefs defeat Lenape 3-1. Well, it's now time for the Reconstructive Orthopedics Player of the Game. 1-800-896-RECON or on the web at www.reconstructiveortho.com. Let's send it down to John Conlow standing by for the interview. John?
Thanks, guys. I'm with the striker on Cherokee's team, Devin Fitzpatrick. So, Devin, tell me your thoughts of today's game.
Lenape's a great team. They always are some great competition for us, but we dominated the game, I think. We had some great connections. Our defense played well, our midfield played well, up top we did well. Just every single position went well, which is what we needed to do today, and I'm very proud of the way we played. Our keepers all are Baldwin. Great job as usual. I was just very happy with the way we played today.
Can you take me through your goal today, the first goal of the game?
Sure. I got a perfectly played ball to me right behind the defender, right where it should have been, and I had to take my time because I had plenty of time to look at the keeper, see where she was, and all you have to do is place it to a corner when you're that close. So that's what I did, and it went in. So.
With such great success so far, do you think you guys can do good throughout the season?
Of course, if we keep up the momentum we have right now, I can see us going very far, and I look forward to the rest of the season.
All right, thank you and congratulations.
Thank you.
Back to you guys.
Well, John, thank you so much. Chiefs defeat Lenape 3-1. And that'll do it here at Lenape High School. Now time for the All-State Good Hands Play of the Game, sponsored by Michael McDyer. 609-654-1426 or Michael McDyer at allstate.com. Allstate, you're in good hands. So the play of the game is Brianna Baselli. Great hesitation move. She sent it for Rosalie Moore to knock in the third goal and basically cap the game off for the Chiefs. Well, now that'll do it here at Lenape High School. Chiefs defeat the Indians 3-1. We'll see you next time here at LDTV.
District Television.
Do you have a plan to increase security in places like that?
The district has up-to-date and well-tested emergency response plans